week. It's gonna be like below 10 a lot this week. So just lots of bundling up. As you can see, I'm heading to my dog walks. The sun is shining, okay. The birds are chirping on my run this morning. I had about an hour easy ride with some high RPMs, but not much, not a lot of energy needed. I actually watched a show for the first time in a long time. My bike rides have not been that easy much at all lately, so it was a nice change. This is a recovery week. So a lot of my workouts are pretty easy, less energy, not as much time to recover this week, and then next week we'll amp it back up again. So I just had the hour bike, and then I had like a 25-minute run off the bike, and it was 6 degrees. But actually I dressed warm. I dressed really well, and I was fine. Actually on the warmer side. So did some laundry, a few things around the house, and then now I'm going for my dog walks, drinking my protein shake. So yeah, then this afternoon, I haven't figured out what that looks like yet. Probably run some errands or do some housework. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, it's a good start to the week. Oh, I also shared on my Instagram story that today was supposed to be it was 25-minute run. It was supposed to be easy right off the bike. And so it was less about speed and endurance, just getting those legs used to running off the bike. But also today specifically, I think, was on mental toughness. Not only was it 6 degrees during my run and cold, my calves were like on fire. And I kind of have been that way a little bit off and on, and I thought it was just a treadmill thing, actually. My legs just aren't used to the treadmill, because they were really burning the last time I was on the treadmill. So I was working through that, and then, what else? I didn't have headphones again, so it was just me, my thoughts, which is good. It's good. You hear the birds chirping, like I said. And then some guy drove by in his truck with his window down a little bit and like blew some cigarette smoke out, and I was close enough that I like got a whiff of cigarette smoke, and cigarette smoke really bothers me. It always has. I used to get migraines as a kid if I was around cigarette smoke. It's a lot harder to be around cigarette smoke these days though, because it's banned everywhere. Like you can't smoke in a lot of public places, which is good. So, but anyway, it like made me feel sick to my stomach, which smells kind of tend to do a little bit anyway on my runs. Sometimes when I'm running and it's like trash day and I go by trash cans, I have to plug my nose or like literally cover my hands over my mouth because there's something about running that makes my stomach a little extra sensitive. So that was my run. Hey guys, so I'm just now getting to the gym on Tuesday at 10 a.m. instead of 5:30 a.m. I used to have insomnia a lot, and then I was just telling a friend just like last week how I used to have insomnia and I don't anymore, and I think I jinxed myself because I went to bed at a decent time at 9:30, but then I was up at 2:30 and couldn't get back to sleep and was reading and just felt really tired but couldn't sleep. Not really sure why, but it is what it is. And you know, I could have been okay with the 5 hours of sleep, I guess, but decided to skip swim this morning, master class, and get a couple more hours of rest, and then just do my swim later, which I am grateful that I have that option. I really am. And I understand that's not for everyone. Not everybody has that option. So I am very grateful, but here I am. And then later today, I have this afternoon, after my dog walks, I'm going to do my swim, do my dog walks, take a quick shower, dry my hair, dog walks. And it's like 10 degrees right now. And then I'm gonna do my run pace test this afternoon, which is basically 30 minutes. You do a little warm up and then 30 minutes of race pace. Like if you're racing as fast as you can go for 30 minutes, it's gonna be warmer, like 25. But still, the last time I did this pace test, it was like spring and I was able to do it on the trails. And today the sidewalks are too patchy to do it on the sidewalks. The trail is definitely not okay. So I'm gonna have to try to do it in the roads, which the roads around our neighborhood are pretty low traffic. So I think it'll be fine. It's just a matter of like, hopefully I don't have to stop or do any of that. Also, it's the fact of being bundled up. So I'm nervous about this. I'm not sure how it's gonna go. There have been times where actually I felt like in the cold I am faster. So it might be okay. We'll just see how it goes with a weird night of sleep and running in the afternoon in the cold, and we'll just do our best. Let's get this swim done. Hey guys, guess what? I'm in the car and I'm in regular clothes, which never happens these days. And the only reason I am in regular clothes is I had to get up and go help at my youngest son's book fair. And then I finally dropped off all of the supplies for their Valentine's party and in the PTO room. And then my daughter wasn't feeling well, so I had to she skipped first block of school, and then I just took her back to school. Now I'm heading back home and I'm gonna do a change into my bike clothes, get about an hour-ish in on the bike, pretty easy since it's a down week. Do my dog walks, which means changing again and bundling up. It's still pretty cold, but it is warmer than it was early in the week. Dog walks, then home and change again, and then go to the gym. And I've got my lifting to do, which will take me about an hour-ish. And then my youngest son has early out at 2:15, so that's when the drop or the pickups begin. Husband works tonight, so I'm El Solo. I think it'll just be a low-key evening, probably resting. I feel so much better than I did yesterday since I didn't sleep. Also, since I talked to you guys yesterday, it was a pretty eventful day and pretty stressful. I felt completely mentally, physically drained after I checked in with you guys yesterday, because there was a shooting in our neighborhood at the Target that is just a mile away from us that I go to frequently. And it was very scary. I was actually at the gym yesterday when it happened, getting done with my swim, when my husband called me and told me what happened. Yeah, very scary. When I walked out, I got footage of the chopper circling around. I could hear the sirens. They had sent a SWAT team. To summarize, they shot the guy with the gun, killed him, and no one was injured, thankfully. Don't know the story, haven't released who it was yet, don't know anything about it, except for it's AR-15, like it always is, with plenty of ammunition. So it was a very stressful day. My husband had got an email saying that our son, not our other two, but his school is on lockdown because it's the closest to that Target. Very close. And all I wanted to do was go grab him, but of course I couldn't. It didn't last long. Once the shooter was down, then they emailed us back, said all is well, resuming a normal day. But it's just crazy. You think, well, no, I don't even think that anymore. Like, you're still shocked when it happens, like, in your area, but honestly, these days, I'm, like, on alert. I feel like anything can happen to anyone at any time. 5:10, and I'm getting ready to head to swim. And I've got my bag packed for swim, and then this morning, I packed all of my winter run gear in here, and a snack in between swim and run. I have about like a 45-50 minute run afterwards, and I just decided I'm not doing the treadmill. It's going to be in the 20s, which is warm enough, and I think there's enough non-icy snow areas for me to run outside. So that's what I'm going to do, plus new scenery, just going to run from the gym. And then, yeah, that's my start to my day. And then when I get home, I'll be all done with all my workouts and I'll have the day. Thursdays are, I have more time because I get all my workouts done early in the morning. So looks like a lot of stuff. I've got my coat. I'm a little warm right now, but it's going to be cold. And I don't like to be cold walking in, so I brought my winter coat in and all my stuff. I'm going to eat my banana now. And I'm trying to use the rest of the Flow formula up. And a banana doesn't quite stick with me for my long run or swim. And I've got a long one this morning, so I've also got some Flow formula to tie me over. So let's do it. Okay guys, done for Thursday. Got my long swim out of the way. Actually went by faster because it was not a whole lot of drills, a lot of freestyling and using paddles and fins. So always like that when that happens. Showered, washed my hair and dried it because it's cold out. And then went for my 4-mile run. And now I'm done for the day. And it's not 9 o'clock even. So that's good. I will say that my coach said that we have a time trial coming up in swim, and so that has been on my mind. I do not enjoy sprints in the pool. I don't mind it. I don't mind going fast and hard when I'm running or biking even. It's hard, but there's just something about being underwater and getting my heart rate up and feeling like you can't breathe. So I'm kind of anxious about it actually. But that's coming up in a few weeks. It's I think she's gonna time us on an 800 and a 100. So I don't know how I'm gonna pace myself for that yet, but I think my strategy might be to wear my headphones and download some good new motivating music. So I think that's what's gonna happen, but just gotta do it. It's not always easy. It's never really easy. There's just good days and bad days, I guess. All right, happy Thursday. Guys, I always have the most awesome hair on ride days. It is Friday. Since it's a down week, I only have 2.5 hours. Next week it'll be back up to again till 3.5 hours. So today 2.5 hours, and then she wants me to stretch for about 20 minutes. I think she has a specific stretching, a whole thing that she wants me to do, probably on YouTube, so I'll do that. So yeah, it's a good day. I've got my water bottles on my shelf and my pretzels, my fan's going. I think it's going to be easy enough that I can watch, for the most part, at least my first 25 minutes is really easy. I'm going to watch YouTube. I mean, I was watching a show earlier this week because my rides were easy, but I'm just kind of in a YouTube mood. Usually when my rides are hard, I'll just keep YouTube up on like triathlon stuff, or like to look at for motivation, and watch the pros and old races and stuff, and then I will just have music, loud music. If the kids are home, I use my headphones. If they're not, I blur it on a speaker, which is, don't know if you can see it down there in the corner, but yeah, so let's get it going. Okay, mom life. Just kidding. I was on the bike for a whole 5 minutes, and my daughter, who's actually giving her first pint of blood today, called me and said, Mom, I think I forgot my lunch. Can you bring it? So I hop off the bike, pause Zwift, and run to the high school to give my 16-year-old her lunch. And also, it was like getting on the bike anyway because my little one is home today from school. So I was spending some time with him, and I didn't get on until later. So I'm grateful that it's a shorter day because I still have dog walk and that sort of thing before I have to pick the other two up again. But at least, it's a pretty laid back evening. I think we're just gonna have family time tonight. My husband and I went out last night, so we had our time together. Play some more games tonight with the kiddos, and then our weekend is actually free. And so I think it's just going to be a lot of family time. I think we have a wedding coming up. My brother-in-law is getting married in the end of February. So I think we're going to go do some clothes shopping for the older two anyway. The younger one has his suit he's going to wear from Kid Prom. So that worked out. Get my money's worth there. So yeah, I think it'll be a nice, laid back, relaxing weekend. We don't even have football to watch on Sunday. We have to wait till next week. It's Super Bowl. So my husband says he might watch basketball, but I don't follow basketball, but that's okay. I'll find something to do. I'm sure of it. Back to the bike when I get home. Hey guys, checking in. It's Saturday at 10:15. I kind of slept in this morning, took it easy, did some reading while I drank my coffee, and also I forgot to charge my phone overnight, so I had to do that. I had to make sure my watch was, or my watch was charged so that I could, because if you don't have your watch when you swim, it doesn't count, right? So I needed my watch for that, and then I have a long run, which actually my long run is only 8.5 miles. So, and this is a shorter swim. It's only like 1,600, and it's all freestyle mostly, some kick in there, but freestyle, and it's sprints, which normally I dread and hate sprints, but I can manage 25s. It's like a lot of 25s, so I can do it. I kind of wish I would have gotten an earlier start today with the swim and the run, but we don't. All we have to do today is take the kids shopping for clothes, so it can be laid back. It's fine. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had a swim on a Saturday, so there's like no parking. Not in my usual spot anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna go in and get this swim done. Hey guys, it is Sunday. It's my rest day, and I just thought I'd show you guys that I actually can put makeup on and do my hair sometimes, but usually just rest days. So we are going shopping as a family. We're gonna go out to eat here in a bit for lunch, and the kids need some clothes for the wedding coming up. So we're gonna do that, just have some nice family time. It's nice and relaxing. We've been in like a deep freeze lately. It's been super cold. So today, actually this whole weekend, yesterday, my run was awesome. Felt really good because it was like 50 yesterday, and I was actually hot because I've been used to bundling up. It went from like 0-degree running to like 50 in just a couple days. So, we went ice fishing last night with the boys. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's just been a nice stay-at-home weekend, which is nice because the next several weekends we're out of town or we have family here or things going on. So this has just been a nice, relaxing, laid back. I love my rest days. So, all right, happy Sunday. Which, by the way, this is just hot rollers. It takes like 5 minutes to do, literally. You roll them up really quick, and then I just go do my thing, make the beds, do the laundry, whatever. And then like, I don't know, 20 minutes later, it wouldn't even have to be that long. Just pull them out, and then it's a lot more than I actually like with shorter hair. When I had longer hair, it was really pretty, but it's all right. My hair's growing out, and so yeah, just get yourself some hot rollers, easy, fast. I don't know why I don't do my hair more often, because it literally is that easy and fast. So I just stole my mom's old Sally Hansen rollers that she's had for like 30 years, and she doesn't use them anymore. So I'm like, I'll just take these, and so they're super old looking, but they work. So